Voyage to the Unknown, NASA's journey to Artemis. In the heart of Cape Canaveral, Florida, the sun rose over NASA's Kennedy Space Center, casting golden light over Launch Complex 39B. The air buzzed with anticipation as engineers, scientists, and astronauts prepared for a moment decades in the making: the launch of Artemis I, the first major step in returning humans to the moon. For over 6 decades, NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, had pushed the boundaries of space exploration. Established in 1958, in response to the Soviet Union's launch of Sputnik, NASA quickly became a leader in aeronautics and space research, from the Mercury and Gemini missions to the triumph of Apollo 11 in 1969, when Neil Armstrong took that famous giant leap for mankind. NASA had defined the possibilities of human space travel, but now, in the 21st century, the agency had its eyes set on something even greater, not only returning to the moon, but staying there. The Artemis program, named after the twin sister of Apollo in Greek mythology, represented a bold new era. Its goal was to establish a sustainable presence on the moon by the end of the decade and prepare for future missions to Mars. Artemis I, an uncrewed mission launched in November 2022, was the first test of the Space Launch System (SLS), NASA's most powerful rocket ever built, and the Orion spacecraft. The mission circled the moon, gathering critical data on deep space radiation, navigation, and spacecraft systems. It traveled over 1.4 million miles in 25 days before safely splashing down in the Pacific Ocean, paving the way for Artemis II, the first crewed lunar flyby scheduled for 2025. Inside NASA's mission control, a diverse team of professionals monitored every second of the mission. It was a far cry from the all-male teams of the Apollo era. Today, women led major departments, and astronauts like Christina Koch and Victor Glover were preparing to be among the first humans and first woman and person of color to walk on the lunar surface as part of Artemis III. Beyond the Artemis program, NASA continued its work on the International Space Station (ISS), Mars exploration through rovers like Perseverance, and climate research from Earth-orbiting satellites. Collaborations with private companies such as SpaceX and Boeing had reshaped space travel, introducing commercial launches and new technology. As the Orion capsule re-entered Earth's atmosphere and parachuted to safety, cheers erupted across NASA facilities. The mission was more than a technical success, it was a symbol of renewed ambition. NASA wasn't just going back to the moon, it was building the future of space exploration, one mission at a time.